Hello and welcome to the Sketching Ground. Today we have another superhero portrait for you. The Falcon, Anthony Mackie. So let's get started. Before I even go into the Falcon or the new series with Winter Soldier, something that I just noticed and I thought I want to talk about right now for a second. Titles in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Probably a lot of people have talked about that, but I think the most interesting stuff they ever came up with was WandaVision, because that's kind of creative, but other than that, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Captain America Civil War, yeah, but Civil War comes from the comics. Same with Infinity War, with Endgame. No, not Endgame, actually not. I think Endgame is the only thing they really invented. I think so, at least. I'm not 100% even sure. But also Age of Ultron, a classic comic storyline. So whoever is inventing the titles in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, let's just say they don't have the most difficult job. Kind of an exception perhaps is Spider-Man, but it's a different studio. Sony is involved, perhaps other people, but Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, and what was the title of the third one? It also goes into the same direction, so there's a little bit of creativity there. Otherwise, not the most tiring job, I think. But I digress a little bit, perhaps. So, I'm drawing here the Falcon, the first half of the new series, The Falcon and Winter Soldier. I actually also already drew the Winter Soldier in a live stream. You can check that out, not a time-lapse yet, if you're interested in the long version. But I'm very unhappy with the Winter Soldier, so let's concentrate on the Falcon here. I took the grey paper. It was a high contrast picture, a very high contrast picture. As you can see, it is quite photoshopped. So that always works very well then with black and white, and with also the white highlights. So you see a complete highlight on the right side of the face. So I have already drawn that in here, and it really gives you a lot of starting points and a lot of information, a lot of context to draw the rest, and also to decide on the how you want to create your light and dark relationship in the picture. You here even have on the left side of a face almost a complete highlight all the way down, which creates kind of an interesting frame. So that's why I also was quite interested in this picture to draw it. You see right now I am drawing that highlight, and yeah, it made for a quite interesting portrait. So I'm really happy that I found this picture of the Falcon. I normally don't take these over stylized pictures. Perhaps I should do so more in the future, but here it really works well. And we are at the topic of beards, and very, very soon also the topic of hair. In this case it is very short and very stubbly, both. And for some reason the technique, I really hesitate to call it technique, because it was very easy, very bare bone what I did, but it worked pretty well. The beard already looks okay, but with the hair, and especially with the white also in the hair, you see, I'm starting right now, it works surprisingly well. So one of the most favorite hairs I've ever drawn, and I was quite intimidated by even trying this. You can actually see here in the very last touches that I adjusted a little bit of the shadow around the nose, which makes a world of difference, because it changed the position of the eye completely. And you see, sometimes such small things are pretty important. And then we were done. The Falcon. High contrast picture, and yeah, pretty successful all around. Not too much to talk about. I told you everything already, so I like it. I like the highlights. I like how dynamic it is, how much white and black is in there, so let me know what you think down in the comments. Thank you very much for spending time with me. Looking forward to welcome you to another video. So see you next time and goodbye.